Hey everyone, it's Zaphoid with SmartCash, and this is a Smart Break with Zaphoid. I'm Zaphoid, also Chris Karabats with the Support Hive here at SmartCash, and I'm going to be taking the opportunity to do some regular videos talking about news and events and fun stuff happening in the SmartCash world. I hope you'll take the time to join me, and hopefully you can learn something and I can get better at talking to people about stuff. If you have any questions about what I say in here, please join us on our Discord at discord.smartcash.cc and look for me, Zaphoid. I'm around a lot of the time, so I should be pretty easy to get a hold of. Hopefully we can move through this and have a good time. I'm going to start talking about your week in SmartCash for June 11th, this news that came out today, and we'll move through it line by line, and hopefully I can explain away some of your questions and get better at this as the week goes on. All right, we're going to start off with the SmartCash community section. The community section is important because SmartCash is about community, and without the community, we wouldn't be here. So it's very exciting that so many people want to share their skills and their time with helping SmartCash and spreading the word about SmartCash. And we can't wait to see what some of these people come up with. We had 3 votes passed this week. The first vote was for a series of 13 videos for an absolute beginner's guide to SmartCash. These videos will be in Spanish with English subtitles, and hopefully this helps the Latin American community, or rather the global Spanish-speaking community, learn more about SmartCash every day. So we can't wait to see what she comes up with to teach us. The next proposal that passed is advertise SmartCash and SmartBand in Brazil. The SmartBand, for those who don't know it, is a payment device using NFC, and it's easy for people to convert SmartCash into the Brazilian real to load on these SmartBands and use at 85% of retail outlets in Brazil. So just about anybody can buy gas or Starbucks or their groceries or whatever, pretty much directly funded by SmartCash, which is great. Makes it really easy to actually use and live off of SmartCash at that point. I wish we had the SmartBand here in America. Hopefully this second largest news outlet is a productive way to promote SmartCash. I am not in a position to judge, but we will see. So it'll be pretty exciting to see what happens. Go ahead and check it out and follow along. Next is we have a SmartCash TV with German content and a German marketing campaign. Good to get localized content and targeted marketing out around the world. So we'll see what these people come up with, and hopefully it'll be great. Also, we have the feedback on new proposals in the pre-proposal discussion forum. So please take some time, look around there, and give these people feedback so they can make actually useful proposals to share with everybody. There's, of course, a new SmartCash song by Marshall Life. I suggest everybody listen to it. I am not going to play it or try to sing along in this video, so you'll have to wait for another time for that. We were also mentioned just today just recently rather, on a Forbes article, 5 tips on using cryptocurrency to improve your marketing efforts. We were listed as a altcoin alongside of Ethereum and Litecoin. So it's good to have SmartCash getting out in front of more people and by some big names. Also, there's the Team SmartCash update on Steemit. Make sure to check out there. Give all our Steemians their full support. It's a great way to communicate with the rest of the crypto world and a great way for people to make a few Steem dollars. We have an excellent roadmap made by Somnium. He had a little bit of fun with this, including the Smart Bee and some fun graphics. And we hope that it communicates well some of the things we want to do in SmartCash this year. There are a few of these that can be checked off. Of course, the SmartBand is in Brazil, as we talked about earlier, and hopefully worldwide by the end of the year. Send Smart via email is in place and working. I used that a month ago at Libertopia to pay one of the merchants there. We have the Electrum wallet that was just released, and that's really exciting. I'll talk about that a little bit later. And the smart card is just minutes away from being launched, or days, I guess. Hopefully everybody will be very excited to see that come along with the associated parts. And the various other things we're going to see very, very soon here. It'll be great. Speaking of development, we're going to move on to the development team next. As I said, the Electrum wallet was released. That's a very lightweight wallet that's great for people who don't need to run a smart node. They will just download the wallet to their Linux, Windows, or Mac OS system, start it up, and within 2 minutes you're going to have the blockchain synced up. It doesn't actually load the blockchain on your local system. It talks to remote servers to do that. And it's a very easy way to use SmartCash, hold for smart rewards, to sign messages, to vote, or just use it at your store. And the other exciting thing about the Electrum wallet is that functionality and feature set is required to be loaded on to use rather some hardware wallets as well as some third-party software wallets like Edge. So we're really excited to see where this functionality helps take SmartCash and making it even easier to use. SmartCash version 1.2 is in the testing stages and is very, very close to a release. This new version will improve the smart node payout frequency. By improve, we mean that we'll actually be paying on average 5 nodes every block, so the payout cycle will be 20% as long as it is now. So with the current number of nodes, everybody should get paid in under 2 days. So I figure that should help some of the sentiment about wondering where the payment is. Of course, the payment will be 5 times as small, so only 20% of the pay per period, but it'll work out to be the same amount and you'll get cycled through faster. Along with that, the initial wait time will just be 1 cycle long, so that same, roughly a little bit under 48 hours. So even if your node goes down, the penalty period will not be nearly as severe. Hopefully this makes all of you smart node holders happy and will encourage more people to spin up new nodes. There's a few other changes in version 1.2 that are kind of a big deal. The block time sync will be improved drastically. We know one of the big problems we have is that our blockchain does take a while to load, especially on slower systems. That's why we have the bootstrap process. However, the new version, I have fully synced it in under 12 minutes on a $5 Vultr VPS. So this is going to make life a lot better for everybody around and hopefully reduce a lot of the support questions on initial setup. And of course, smart rewards will be created directly on the blockchain using Coinbase transactions. That's kind of a big deal in that there's no human involvement in managing the smart reward process once this is out, and it'll just automatically be paid at the right time to about 1,000 addresses at a time. So you can track on GitHub. Make sure to go visit our GitHub and look there. You can see a lot of releases, a lot of commits going by. And as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going right back to testing and seeing if I can think of creative ways to break it, because we want to discover those now and not after release. Also under the development side of things, the web wallet added a new feature, send by SMS. This actually will let you from within your web wallet send SmartCash to a phone number. This is a great feature that makes it very easy to send money to whoever you need to. Also, the send to email feature is built into the web wallet too, so it makes it very easy to send to whoever you need to send. As I said, I used this send to email feature to pay a merchant at Libertopia when I was there a month ago, and it worked beautifully. So use it, send some funds to your neighbor, to your grandma, to your boss, whoever. On the outreach side of things, we're going to be at Token Sky 2018 on July 4th. So if you're in Tokyo, Japan, and you want to go to a crypto event and learn about SmartCash, please go there. Also, Carlos was interviewed about Bitcoin Confidential on the Cryptide Rising show. He was on the 3rd episode, so you can learn some about Bitcoin Confidential and our plans for it there. We did talk a lot about memes. And we have our own special meme Twitter account because John McAfee was having a meme contest. And it's always fun to get involved with those with the wider crypto community. So be sure to check some of them out. Our communities are growing. Our Brazil Telegram group now has over 500 members. And we have over 12,000 Smarties on our Discord and following us on Twitter. We're up over 14,000 smart nodes. We're still the largest of this type of node out there. We're more than Bitcoin, more than several others, though we're still not quite caught up with Ethereum yet. They have a few more than we do still, but those aren't paying smart nodes, and the purpose is a little bit different there. So we're very excited that the node community continues to grow. We, on the support and web team, we have a new video that talks about what to do when you're spinning up a new web wallet. Spoiler alert, back up your keys, back up your keys, back up your keys, and don't lose your password. So you're responsible for your money in crypto. You are your own bank, so treat it seriously. Make sure that if your house burns down, you can still log into the web wallet. Also, Zaphoid, me, will be attending the Take Human Action Bash on June 30th in New Orleans. This is brought on by the Mises Caucus of the Libertarian Party, and we are sponsoring the event, and I will be presenting on SmartCash there for a few minutes in between a whole bunch of big names in the Libertarian Party. So hopefully, if you're in the New Orleans area and you love freedom, that you'll come down and visit us there. The Take Human Action Bash is free, and you should have a lot of time there. You should have a good time. It's not going to be a lot of time. It's only on the 30th for this event, and 7 hours, and you will regret not being there if you can at all be there. And you'll get to see me, so how could you say no? Also, we're listed on Coinbene, a top 20 exchange with a strong presence in Brazil, China, Vietnam, and Malaysia. This exchange is giving us USDT, BTC, and ETH pairings. And they're actually giving free trading for the next another few weeks at least here. Due to some issues they had last month, they wanted to give everybody free trading for a month. So unfortunately, this isn't showing up in our volume on CoinMarketCap right now, but make sure to get there, start trading, and if you like it, then build up the volume there, and it'll be great come whenever the volume gets listed on CoinMarketCap again. Also this week, we will be at an event in Zug, Switzerland. You're going to see a couple of the SmartCash team members at a crypto event there, so be sure to go and say hi if you can. All right, well, this was probably good enough for my first video. I hope to do this at least once a week or more often as we do major releases, or if I want to interview a team member or the mood strikes me. So hopefully this was useful to somebody out there, and thanks for watching. Have a great day. Stay smart.